Hello, I am Avatar, and I am visiting from the University of Arizona to demonstrate future passport control technology and innovation.
I am Dr. Douglas Derrick, an assistant professor of IT innovation from the University of Nebraska at Omaha in the United States. I am a member of the Department of Homeland Security Center of Excellence for Border Security. The idea has been over a number of years. It didn't just happen overnight. So there are researchers who have been looking at this problem of detecting human credibility for decades. So the idea was, as border traffic increases, this really important problem, there needed to be a way to handle it in a rapid and efficient, safe, unbiased manner. So we took this research that had been done about human interaction and human credibility, and we thought we could advance it by putting it into a device like this that could evaluate human behavior and provide insight to operation that's really important.
My name is Aaron Elkins, and I'm a researcher at Imperial College London with the Intelligent Behavioral Understanding Group, and a researcher at Borders, the National Center for Border Security in the United States. Since we started developing this work and taking the science into the field and building this kiosk, it really resulted from our interactions with them. You know, they told us, here's the kind of problems we're having. There's a lot of people coming through the border and it's overwhelming us because we only have a limited amount of physical space. What can you do? And we said, well, we can help you by doing some of the interviews and offloading them for you. We can also help you by analyzing those people that we're automating some of the interviews for you and giving you feedback on their behaviors to give you even more information so that you can make a decision better and faster.
First of all, this here asks you questions, and then it has a variety of sensors that monitors your response to those questions. So it mimics interaction between two people. Just like you and I are talking, I ask you a question, you take that question, process it, understand it, and respond. The kiosk does that same thing. It asks a question, it monitors your response, and then formulates the next question. It provides that insight to the border operator, border policeman.
So there's research on the sensors and behavior, which analyzes the physiology and that analyzes the emotion and what behaviors mean. There's physiological responses like things that happen in the eyes or in the voice that we look at, and we look at what does that mean. There's things in communication, like how should the avatar look? How should it present itself? When it hears a certain answer, how should it respond? And in the response of the person, what does that mean? So we look a lot in psychology and communication for that. There's a lot of computer science involved in this because there's a lot of sensors and algorithms that need to process those data.
There are a variety of sensors that do a number of things. On top here is a Microsoft Kinect. It has a stereoscopic camera, that is two cameras that look down at the individual from above. It also has an infrared sensor where it covers the person with infrared and is able to tell their movements. It also is what drives the motion of the kiosk to align the other sensors to the correct height. Behind this grate is a microphone that does beamforming and is focused on the person's voice. It is a high fidelity microphone that captures both what is said and how it is said, the vocalic information. So as there are changes in the voice, it's sampled about 40,000 times a second, and we're able to detect both the vocal quality and the information that's contained in the signal itself. This is the screen where the avatar speaks. This here is a near infrared camera. It is focused primarily on a person's eyes. So it looks at how wide the pupils are dilating and where a person is looking on the screen. So it has two infrared light sources with the infrared camera in the middle. Here at the bottom you have a high definition video camera. It is focused up at the person's face, and it is capturing both facial expression and overall high definition video of the interaction. Okay, so there are several sensors in the bottom half of the kiosk that help us in the overall interaction. We have a fingerprint reader that is able to do biometric identification of a person based on all four fingers and the thumbs. There is an e-passport reader that is able to identify the person's demographic information, where they are from, as well as scan, if there are embedded pictures in it, can find the picture of the individual. There's a RFID reader and a credit card reader all in the bottom half of the kiosk.
Hello, I am Avatar, and I am visiting from the University of Arizona to demonstrate future passport control technology and innovation. Have you been given a leaflet and explained that your participation is completely voluntary?
Yeah.
Sunt toate informațiile din pașaport corecte?
Da.
Are you the person in the photograph?
Yes.
Are you traveling alone?
Yes.
Did you receive this passport legally?
Yes.
Sunteți de acord să participați la acest studiu?
Da.
Acest pașaport vă aparține?
No.
Is this the informational leaflet you were given?
Yes.
So the Avatar dashboard allows the border guards to see the information about who the person is, where they came from, their date of birth, and in this case, the visa is required because they're coming from Turkey. It sees the questions they were asked and their answers. If there's nothing over here, there's nothing suspicious about their answer. This is a great example because it shows that the Avatar did not understand the question, but it noticed there was a drop in the quality of the voice and possible concern. Here the Avatar understood his answer, but had the same drop in quality and possible concern. This might indicate that he was surprised by the question, wasn't expecting it, and just had to think about it. So these they're in yellow to indicate that they're not a problem, but the border guard may want to follow up depending on which question comes up with a yellow response. Do you intend to travel to another European Union country after Romania? He said no, but we detected there was increased stress in his voice. There was arousal. This would be something to follow up with the border guard. Where are you going to go? Are you going to... You intend to travel to another European nation after Romania? What is he going to do? Where is he going to go? This would be valuable information to the border guard that he may not otherwise ask or know about because he answered no, but maybe he really means yes, I am going to go someplace else.
My personal experience, as I have used Avatar just now, is that I guess passengers have to get used to talking to a machine. This is not what we are used to up till now. We like to interact with a live person, so it is still a bit unnatural to do that with a machine.
We've had a large number of projects before DHS. The Air Force supported some of the work, the National Science Foundation, and so it's been an effort over 30 or 40 years to get to the point where you see Avatar today.
In some way, we have to deal with increasing number of passengers crossing the border without an increase in staff to deal with those passenger flows. So this is the reason why we're looking towards other kind of technologies or to new technologies that could help us dealing with this increasing amount of passengers.
The Avatar was developed to automate this interview process and give an officer additional information on a person's behavior and intent. And we're very glad to do this pilot test in the Bucharest airport and have real passengers come by from all different countries, from Romania, from Turkey, from the United Kingdom, from the United States, and actually speak to the Avatar, and the Avatar can read their passport and talk to them in their preferred language.
In the future, it could be considered to integrate Avatar into the normal border control process.
Numele meu este Avatar și vin de la Universitatea din Arizona.